Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the king of the hill. That is the brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma, the best-selling midsize pickup truck for decades now. This is the TRD Off-Road trim, and in this video, I'm at the Houston Auto Show. I'm going to take you on a quick tour. Stay tuned. Yes, Gearheads, I am at the 2024 Houston Automotive Show with the new Tacoma. Trucks are big here in Texas. I don't think there's any bigger truck in the world than this, the Toyota Tacoma. This is the best-selling midsize pickup truck for decades now, it seems. And we do have this TRD Off-Road version right here, as well as the new Trailhunter trim right next to it. But we're going to be talking a little bit of the specifics here on this TRD Off-Road. While I have the hood propped open with the prop rod, I will go ahead and call out Toyota gives you a couple different places to secure it, which doesn't look like much, but does pay dividends when you think of the trigonometry of it all and how wide that hood stays open for you. This particular version, as you can tell by all the bright orange cables, is running the optional iForce Max 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain that makes 326 horsepower and 465 targeted pound-feet of torque, which does, I do believe, make it the top of the class when it comes to overall power. The standard engine for the SR5 is a 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, making 228 horsepower, 243 pound-feet of torque. All other grades get 278 horsepower and 317, which makes this very class competitive. All of those are mated to an 8-speed automatic or a very unique for the segment 6-speed manual gearbox. Closing the hood of the Tacoma, you can very much tell this is baby Tundra styling. So here we have Tundra, here we have Tacoma, and even Sequoia. Very familiar design language to the Toyota pickup trucks. All of that carries over. I think this is the most handsome, the best looking Toyota pickup truck offering out of all of them. And that includes, yes, Sequoia and Tundra. We're yet to see what the PreRunner looks like based off of this platform, but we have already seen the new Land Cruiser, which kind of fills an interesting spot in the segment if PreRunner continues for 2025. More on that. Be sure and hit subscribe. On our TRD Off-Road version, you can see we get LED lights all the way around, LED headlights, LED fog lights, and very interesting arrow work up here, or the imitation of arrow work that is actually a closed off portion right there. But with these exaggerated over fenders, we do get some air pass-throughs around that to help with fuel economy. Also to help with fuel economy is perhaps everybody's biggest complaint. That's this giant chin on the bottom of it. That is removable. Everybody always complains about it. It is removable, just a few bolts. Takes that off, but you can see there are large cutouts there for the tow hooks. Tundra famously did not get tow hooks. Engineers for Tacoma had to fight like hell, they said, to maintain their tow hooks. This was the solution, because as you know, the Tundra gets an automatic deploying front chin for aerodynamics. Looking over here at the Trailhunter, no front chin on that one, so it really depends on the trim you get, what your vehicle looks like. But here with this TRD Off-Road, you get the chin, the very big chin. You can get these in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. They have an electronic 2-speed transfer case on 4-wheel drive models. Let's talk some numbers. Approach angle 35.2, breakover 24.7, departure 26.6, 11 inches of ground clearance, 145.1 inch wheelbase, max tow of 6,400 pounds, and a staggering 8 trims: SR, SR5, TRD PreRunner, TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, Limited, Trailhunter, and the Mac Daddy of them all, TRD Pro. The Fuel economy on this one without the iForce Max, which is what is actually under the hood of this one, and will be a late availability. But the standard 4-cylinder gets 19 city, 23 highway, 20 off-road. The SR5 starts at 39,400. The TRD Off-Road, like we see here, starts at 42,900. All of that is very class competitive with new entries from Ford with the new Ranger. The Frontier was updated in 2022. The Colorado and Canyons were updated in 2023. It is a very competitive segment, and the King of the Hill was getting a little long in the tooth. So we finally get a brand new segment or entry into the segment from Tacoma here. And coming to the wheels and tires, you get these TRD specific wheels wrapped in Falcon Wild Peak AT tires. Not the most aggressive. Those are going to be reserved for the Trailhunter trims and the TRD Off-Roads, but a very nice off-road capable tire here. I like all the black accents on this Solar Octane Orange, even if they are the flat black plastic accents. Coming around to the back, very much baby Tundra styling here, but this one ups the Tundra because you get dual buttons here for releasing the tailgate. The Tundra only gets that button on the driver's side. Of course, this being an auto show, things are kind of locked up and turned off. So when I pushed it, nothing happened. We do get the iForce Max badging back here on the back. Again, that engine will be a late availability. I do believe you can go ahead and start ordering the standard iForce engine configurations as of right now. Back here in the back, we do get some high mount lift points on the back bumper. So Toyota knows people are going to be taking these off-road and adventuring in them. This is the best-selling vehicle in Hawaii, and having come back from Hawaii on vacation this past summer, they literally are everywhere there, which is perhaps why they decided to unveil this in Hawaii late last year. As we come to the inside, we actually get to open the doors and peek inside this one. And if you come to the Houston Auto Show, you can too. As we look at the door, very much inspired by Tundra, but there are a few differences, including this hard plastic. It's not really gloss look up here, but it makes for a nice armrest. Tundra has kind of a stitched, padded section up here. We get hard plastic in the Tacoma. All your window controls, fairly standard stuff here. Hard plastic here, but a lot of storage in the doors in multiple levels. And then we get that TRD here on the side. Multi-way positional seats. Let's see, is it, yep, 4-way lumbar, which does best the Ford Lariat, Ford Ranger Lariat that we saw here on the show floor. Again, these are power seats, and you can see the power is turned off to this vehicle. So when I get in here in just a moment, keep that in mind. All the way around though, the baby Tundra styling continues here on the inside with the screen and the overall dash layout very much mimicking Big Brother Tundra. The steering wheel is even the same. No grab handle here, but it does look like they were prepping for one with this spot right here, no lower spot. So no grab handle, you are gonna have to use the steering wheel to climb in. Again, seating position, it's a power seat, the power's turned off. This is not the most comfortable situation. We'll see the back seat, what that looks like here in just a little bit. A lot of controls over here on your left knee, including some auxiliary buttons here for some aftermarket stuff like winches. Coming around to the center stack, the new UI Toyota interface here on the big touchscreen. Big chunky dual zone climate controls with a lot of toggle switches for your climate, heated and ventilated front seats, which is nice. Qi wireless charger in an upright position so you can actually see your phone. A little bit of deep storage here. No darn handle for all your passengers that you're scaring as you go off-road. Little open storage here with hard scratchy plastic up here, but you do get a decently large glove box on the side here. Again, seats are in a weird position. We do get a sunroof with a manually sliding shade here. No panoramic roof here in the Tacoma. So there you have that. Again, electronic 2-speed transfer case, different drive modes, all your multi-terrain select functionality that we've come to know and love in Toyota products. I love the gear selector is a mechanical. It's not one of those chintzy electric units. Side-by-side cup holders instead of forward and back cup holders. I like that. Decent size center console on here as well. Now, let's get out of this awkwardly positioned front seat so we can see the back seat. Again, I will remind you, this is the hybrid system, and the hybrid battery resides right there under the back seat, completely obliterating underseat storage back in the back. Again, late availability on that engine. You can get the non-hybrid starting right now. Looking at the door, again, more of that hard plastic pretty much everywhere in here. Makes it pretty easy to clean off, but I'm wondering what other trims will look like. We do get some bottle storage down here as well. Again, very hard black plastic, very slick plastic on the entire door panel, really. So interesting material choices back here. Looking at the back seat, you can actually flip it up, but yeah, that's where all the battery stuff is. So not a whole lot going on under there. You're not going to be storing anything. Climbing in, you do get a grab handle. Keeping in mind how awkwardly I was sitting up front, this back seat isn't terrible, but this seat is definitely going to be reclined. My knees are going to be in the seat. I would 100% say the Ford Ranger is the more comfortable, usable back seat than this Tacoma. So if backseat comfort is for you, go check out our Ford Ranger video. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss it when it drops. We'll show you what this strap is for here in just a moment, but we do get a couple of cup holders back here with a reminder, cupped bottle only. You don't want to be spilling anything bouncing around off-road. Get some USB power back here, as well as just more black plastic. No map pocket back here, but a map pocket on the passenger side. We'll go ahead and slide out one more time. Again, all that slick plastic back here. Talked about this strap here. The back seat actually folds down to give you a flat load floor back here. I know people really spoke up when General Motors ditched that, going to the 2023 version of the Colorado and Canyon. So you can still get some flat storage back here and pile stuff on top of the seat backs. Again, because of the front seat placement, there you go. It's not a complete fold flat, but it gives you a more flat surface than the seat itself. Interestingly enough, as a father, I'm going to tell you, child seat installation back here is going to be a pain. It is not going to be my favorite. Really like what GM is doing with the Canyon in Colorado, how they've stolen from their full-size pickup trucks. But this very much borrows from the Tundra. Wasn't my favorite. You can go check out our family review of that one to see what it's like putting a child seat in a Toyota pickup truck. You do get a little additional storage, more back behind the passenger side than the driver's side here. But there you have it, a quick look inside and out of the all-new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. This is a TRD Off-Road. We already have a full video with this Trailhunter from the Texas Auto Riders Truck Rodeo. So if you want to see this one, we actually got to power it on and see what some of the gauges and things look like on this one. A lot of fun stuff. Really like the spec of this pickup truck. But that is all from me here at the 2024 Houston Auto Show at the Toyota booth with the new Tacoma. Like I said, I am checking out other midsize offerings while I'm here, as well as some full-size and heavy-duty models from the show floor of the Houston Auto Show. If you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you're notified when those videos drop. Find us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, everything at GT Garage Talk, or go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, from the Taco in Houston, until next time, bye.